Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome to a ranking video. So in this, I am ranking all the Despicable Me movies, including the two Minions films, which I consider part of the franchise. So there are 6 films, so let's do it. So coming in at number 2, it is, not number 2, number 6 is Despicable Me 2. I thought this was a good sequel. In fact, I don't think any of these films are bad at all, but I would say this is probably the weakest of the bunch. I mean, it was a decent sequel. It was fun and had some, good moments. But I can't remember much of the plot. But I know Gru turns over a new leaf and he joins the, uh, you know, AVL in this and meets his love interest, Lucy. But yeah, we've got to start somewhere, and someone's got to take the bottom. So yeah, number 5 is the most recent entry, Despicable Me 4. I feel that we had some fun with this one. We had some interesting moments. We had some good comedic moments. I love the side story with the minions. They, for me, are the show stealers, especially when they went super minions. I thought they were funny. The way they just handle crime and what have you chaotically. Excuse the noise outside. But yeah, Despicable Me 4. Number 4 is Minions: The Rise of Gru, which I feel was truly a prequel to Despicable Me, as we see a young Gru with his minions and the 3 minions, Bob, Kevin, and Stuart, and all the other minions, like one minion, Otto, going off to get this stone with the Zodiac, the Furious Six, the Vicious Six, sorry, and, Gru wanting to be part of them. Steve Carell did a great job playing a 10-year-old Gru. We even got Russell Brand back in there playing Dr. Nefario as well, for the first time since the second movie. I don't know if he briefly voiced him in the 4th movie, because we only got a small scene with him. But yeah, so that's one. Number 3 is Despicable Me 3, the 3rd movie, where we get Trey Parker in this as the 80s villain. I can't remember his name now, but in this, it's like Gru is, really one of the good guys. We get the minions to get in there. We get 80s bubblegum pop. We get just so much funny stuff in there. And a good action adventure sequel. At number 2, it is Minions, the first Minions movie, where we see the origin story of the Minions. And it primarily focuses on the Minions wanting to find a good master to suit their purpose in life. And we follow, Kevin, Bob, and Stuart, who go out to find their master. They do find a few. Even Bob becomes King of England at one point. But at the end, it leads into the events of the next Minions movie. But this had a good soundtrack. It felt very British as well, given that they went to the UK. And the Minions are just fun little creatures, and I like them. And number 1, of course, it is the first one, Despicable Me, where it all began, because I thought this was fun, set in a world where villains have their own, like, evil bank where they can get out loans to build diabolical devices, and, yeah, just a funny, interesting premise, which I liked. And if it weren't for the success of this one, we wouldn't have got the rest of these movies that are in this list. And this is, I don't think anyone was expecting it to be the sensation that it is, but it was. And yeah, it's a fun film, and I'm glad I actually took the time to watch all this from the beginning, because it was a fun watching them and reviewing them and now ranking them. So yeah, that is it. That is my ratings. Well, not my ratings, my ranking of the Despicable Me franchise. How would you rank these movies? Do you agree with my list? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so you can check all that out. I've been Random Ross, and this has been a Despicable Me film ranking. So until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye.